What's up, everyone? We just want to say thank you for listening to the podcast and that this episode is sponsored by Straight Stoner, also known as the brand SS96. Shop today for t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. For listening today, you receive not 10, not 15, not 20, but 30% off. Yes, that's right, 30% off. Just use the code SWISHMASTERS today. Visit ss96.net and use the promo code SWISHMASTERS. Welcome back to another episode of the Swish Masters podcast. I am your co-host, Zay, the executive producer.
I'm your co-host, Q the Guru. Welcome. All right.
What's going on, Q?
Not much, man. Let's get into it. You know, we got done with the finals. And of course, the next thing we're looking forward to is on draft day. That's coming up soon.
Yep.
And free agency. So
free agent frenzy begins, man.
Yeah. We can talk about draft day soon. The sooner that approaches, you know.
Yeah.
But for now, what are some of the top free agents available?
So I have a list of maybe 10 to 12 that are very intriguing. Some restricted, some not. But a lot of young talent that may or may not be shifting to different teams. We saw a lot of this guy this year. This team shocked pretty much everyone. But you got John Collins.
Yeah.
He's a free agent, restricted free agent. He's playing out his rookie contract with the Hawks. Didn't sign an extension. Kind of bet on himself. Do you think the Hawks re-sign him?
Well, if I'm the Hawks, I'll do what I can to match the money that's offered. Try to keep him. If it's too much, you gotta let him go. But if I'm the Hawks, I do all I can to keep him.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think? If I think I would agree with you. Like, Hawks to me are probably like the best team for him to be at. Like, I like the system and how he plays with them. The 1-2 punch with Trey, pick and roll is great. But if he were to leave, what team would be the best fit for him, in your opinion?
for one, you gotta think about the teams with the cap space to afford them, you know. So other than that, John, he can really fit with any offense, really, because he can space the floor for you. He gives you decent size, so
yeah,
he can really be with anybody. So as far as a team that I would want to see him on, it's probably I don't know. Seeing that came in my head was the Mavs. It'd be cool if they could get him. Luka and John Collins. Did you figure out the thing with Porzingis? If they can keep Porzingis, that'll be intriguing front court. For real.
Yeah, definitely.
Real intriguing. But otherwise.
Yeah, you literally read my mind. I was thinking him with Luka in the pick and roll would be nice. I don't know what's gonna happen with Porzingis. A couple episodes ago, we talked about that, just the drama. But they have Jason Kidd now. They got a new GM. We'll see what happens. But I think if he were to leave Atlanta, Dallas would probably be a good fit for him. Good young core, especially if they can keep another dude that's on this list, Tim Hardaway. He's going to be, I believe, an unrestricted free agent this year.
I think he is. He should be. But yeah, definitely. They've got to try to keep him with the Mavs.
Yeah.
He should be priority.
Yeah.
Then figure out what you want to do with KP. And then John Collins can be a great replacement for that.
Yeah.
Even more. Another team you could go. What do you think about him in Memphis? Him and Jaren Jackson plays similar role already. He's good and healthy. guess I'm thinking about like the front court. I don't know. They're both like, at least Porzingis is like 7, close to 7. You know, he can give
like
you
7 feet.
Yes, yeah, he's supposed to be.
Porzingis is 7 foot. What, 3?
I don't know. I know he's 7 something. So
Porzingis is 7 foot 3.
Jaren and John, they're on the
6'11",
on the
6'10".
Yeah, they're on that scale. So
Yeah.
if you have those two as a front court, they're probably not as, you know, ideally you want at least
1 7-footer.
at least a 7-footer.
Yeah.
Because they both do the same. They both space the floor. So I don't know. I'll probably change my mind about that one. But yeah.
But the thing with Memphis, they have Valanciunas.
They do.
I think he's been decent for them.
Yeah, he played well. So
he's a true center.
That's true. I guess I think I gotta think about need. So yeah, Mavs, that's need. They need a good forward. So yeah, that will work. Memphis doesn't really need one.
Yeah.
And then there are lots of teams that could really use him. Like need. You know, there are plenty of teams.
Yeah.
But I guess you want to think about teams that can actually contend in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So stick to those teams.
I guess so. Let me think. Let's see. I think Mavericks, if not the Hawks. If not the Mavericks, I would say maybe Portland. Because Zach Collins, he's going to be a free agent, but he's had his 3rd surgery in like 2 years. They don't really have who's at the power forward? Covington currently? Or at least, I think he's a free agent too. So they need a better front court. I
like seeing him with Dame and CJ.
I think he will fit well there.
He would, but if I'm the Blazers, I still try to get a good wing.
Yeah.
Another 2-way wing.
Definitely.
Perfect one that can get his own shot if you need to.
Right.
Maybe. That's what they need for real. I think they need that. They need that more.
Speaking of,
we're upgraded center too, because Nurkic is.
That's what I was trying to think of.
No, he's the one that's up for free agency. Yeah, I remember his press conference too. He was like, I don't remember exactly what he said at the press conference, but I wasn't confident that he wanted to return. I think it was like, we'll see, or something like that. I don't know.
Portland is under a lot of pressure right now, so
they are. We'll see.
It's gonna be a fun future for them, to say the least. Mm-hmm. But you talked about
Chauncey though.
Yeah, I think Chauncey's gonna do well.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, who's the next one?
You talked about Portland needing a dynamic wing.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. I'm not saying he's going to do it. I'm just saying that it's going to be interesting for him dealing with a partial ACL tear. He's obviously the best when he's healthy, and had a great playoffs this year too before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Probably the best two-way player in the league, arguably. What do you think happens with him? I think obviously with LA, with the Clippers, he can get what he wants, but his value is gonna take a slight dip because of the injuries. What do you predict with him as far as staying or leaving, or the type of deal he gets?
If I'm Kawhi, I opt into my contract and stay, especially since you got injured.
Yeah,
opt in and stay. Hopefully, he can get healthy enough. And if the Clippers will be under pressure to try to re-sign him, I think, to extend him. So if I'm them, I'll probably take the extension. And the Clippers don't work out, ask for a trade. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no trade clause in that extension.
It's the right.
The pressure's on the Clippers, so they literally have no assets because of Kawhi. So they need to try to keep him. So
and threw the whole house to get him.
So if I'm Kawhi, I take the money because I'm injured. It's guaranteed money to have. They offer you an extension, take an extension. Because if they don't offer him one, he'll be wanted anywhere still.
Guaranteed.
So
yeah.
And then if you're the Blazers, if you're still in like contention, then you get him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kawhi, that's what I think he should do.
But I think he'll probably do that too. Be smart, re-sign, get the extension, get his money while he's not able to play. But if he were to leave,
opt out. I feel like it'd be tougher to get a I take that back because we saw that with KD. KD still able to get a huge contract with Brooklyn and not play a whole year, so it could work.
I mean, when he's healthy, he's still considered top 5 players in the league. So it's very much possible that somebody would throw that type of deal for him. But if he were to leave, or if he were to opt out and leave, that would, to me, shift the whole team in LA. Like, if he leaves, does Paul George leave? Do they keep anything?
But Paul George signed his extension. So
he asked for a trade because now he's got.
he can ask for a trade. Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if Kawhi is not there, who else is?
Clippers better try to do something real quick too. That's why if you could, you would trade him so you can get some assets back.
Yeah.
Can't just let him walk.
Definitely after everything you've lost already. So.
And they have a new arena too. Like, they need to have something, some type of attraction there. So I'll try to keep PG too. That's one star.
And I think PG showed his value this playoffs. He played well. Like I said before, no more pandemic P. He showed up. He was consistent. Carried a lot of games, but
he showed up.
It wasn't enough. But I think you have to have faith in him. We'll see. I'm pretty sure Kawhi is going to be in LA, but we'll see. Another guy that tore his ACL or partial tear, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, he's a free agent. Yeah,
he's a free agent. I think he was on the rise. He could have been a potential all-star type player.
He was on the track.
He was looking good, like up and down the court, but do you think Brooklyn tries to bring him back, or do they ship him to get another asset to build that team up after we saw what happened with their injuries and everything?
I think he said he wanted to leave. So yeah, it's probably definitely he'll be on another team. So the team does he join? If I'm him, I still probably want to try to contend, but you want to have your, at least you at least want to be a number 2 option, if not number 1, if you're him.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're the Knicks, maybe go after him.
I think that would be intriguing, but this is my question about him. And obviously, we know what he could do before he got injured.
Yeah.
With his injury, and depending how we all know the timetable, when he comes back, do you think that he's starting caliber player, or would he be more like a bench depth guy that comes in, gives you offense? Like, I know he probably wants a bigger role because in Brooklyn, he kind of got sidetracked by many players before the injury. So now, does he go somewhere, and is he a starter in the league, or is he just a guy coming in, running a bench unit? Because I think either role will work.
I think he's starter caliber. You see, you evaluate him in his ACL during training camp. He's good to go. Start him.
Okay.
I think he's starting the caliber.
Coach Q says start him. I'm with it.
Yeah, monitor the ACLs. If it's good, start him.
Okay. Another.
He's worth the money. He's worth starter level money.
Yeah, I like his game a lot, and he's improved pretty much every year I've seen him in the league. So I'm intrigued to see where he goes and how he comes back. I think he'll be good.
I don't know if they got the cap space, but I like to see him on the Bucks. If they got the cap space though, that would be nice. He'll come off the bench though, but he'll be great off the bench.
Come off the bench. But if he were to go to the Bucks, will he be riding the championship?
Oh man, listen, your goals get chipped, but I don't know.
Clean it up, man.
Your goals are just to like show what you can do. You probably don't want to go to the Bucks, but you get a lot of national attention though.
But he gets kind of put on the shelf a little bit because
he'll be good. He'll be getting some good minutes off the bench.
I think so. I mean,
because you got Drew. All right, say this: if he does start, it'll be Drew, Spencer 2. But that kind of compromises you a little bit on defense. Oh, and defense, right? Because Spencer's a 2, right?
1/2.
He's like a 1-2, so he could be a 2. Drew,
yeah,
Spencer, Chris, Giannis, and Brooke. I guess they still have. That's a good start. That's a good starting 5.
Yeah.
Or if the coach chooses to bring him off the bench to give you another spark off the bench, that's it.
Yeah.
He can play make for you, or you stagger the minutes somewhat to make Drew come out. There's a way to make it work.
Yeah. I agree that
the minutes, and then I want him. I'm on them Bucks. So that'd be nice. That's way to improve your team too, and not call it like a super team too, maybe, because he's not like an all-star. So
I don't think they'll call it a super team. I mean,
they wouldn't, but it'll be such a good team though. You know,
they'll be solid at each position, like starting again. But I think my question with that would be, I don't know if he wants that type of role to be. If he goes to Milwaukee, even if he starts, he's still the 4th, 5th guy, maybe. You know, I think
he'll be a 3rd option.
You think he becomes a 3rd option over
Drew?
I don't know about that one.
You see, Drew could be more of a facilitator. He doesn't have to. He was so inconsistent. You want someone consistent. That's what they're missing. He can provide that consistency, I think.
That's true, but he's still coming off an ACL tear, and we don't know.
That's why I say you monitor it if he's good to go. This is a scenario like if he's good to go. Like
okay, fair. Okay. Well, if in that case,
there are probably other places though. But
yeah, it's not bad. No, it's not bad.
He could almost go to any team too. Like he can fit.
Yeah,
he can almost go to any team.
I like his game a lot. So
come off the bench for you, or start.
I think he would prefer to start, but we'll see. Yeah,
you know. Sure y'all would like him.
Yeah.
So.
But we got another guy that we had, but got hurt, Victor Oladipo. I don't know. I think the key for him is like, man, just getting healthy. I don't know if he came back too fast from his initial injury with Indiana.
I don't know. His stock.
Then he got traded. Then he, got traded to us. So it's like, man, I like him, and I like when he was at his all-star peak. I love that dude. I think he could be an all-star for a long time. I just don't know if it's durability issues or not. I would like to, if he gets healthy, and I think being in Miami and being the program that they have, he can get healthy and come back. It's just a matter of like, for him, do teams pay him because he's at this point can be labeled as injury prone because he's had back-to-back injuries. I like him. If I'm Pat Riley, I'll save him. You know what I mean? I'll give him a contract and maybe a year or two, let him prove it and come back. But what do you think happens with Victor Oladipo?
If we can sign him at like maybe 20, 25 a year, because he's not worth like more than that right now. To me, he's worth that kind of level money.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, let him prove himself. If he takes the contract, he'll take it. But if not, I mean, I don't really see a team offering him higher than that because of his injuries.
Or at least not more than a year contract.
Yeah. So, yeah, his goal right now is really to get healthy and to show his worth.
Yeah.
In the league. Yeah, he probably should stay in Miami if they give him a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, by Miami, I would take a chance because that's a asset you can get for the cheap a little bit. Because you gotta believe he'll get better, and if he doesn't, you're still safe.
Yeah,
because he'll still be great off the bench if you need to. So,
yeah,
great potential as a two-way.
Definitely, man. I like I said, I love Victor. I was super ecstatic when we got him in the regular season, and I hope that he's doing well, getting back right for the season. And just even if he doesn't come back right away, just take your time to get healthy, because he's a great player, explosive. He's improved on ball handling, shooting. Like ever since OKC days, he's just went up. So I want to see what happens.
Good player. He just gotta come on.
Yeah,
get back to that all-star level.
Definitely, man. Oh.